Hi everyone, welcome back to Bonnie Budgeting. My name is Mel, and in today's video I'm going to do a little binder setup with you. I've had a few people asking if I would go through my binders, so this is this video. I do have quite a few. So this may take a while. As I've said on previous videos, my envelopes are about 2 years old, give or take, if they've broken or whatever. So I am saving up to get some nice vellum ones eventually. So these are like nothing spectacular. So in this brown one, this is just like my weeks 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and back to back. I've literally just wrote W1, W2 and such like on it. Then I have my dark grey one, which is all my annuals. You've seen this on my last video if you went and had a peek. Thank you so much. I think it was Hannah said on my last video about I put in the wrong money, the Killing for a Penny. I did go back, watch it again, and put the money in the right place. In fact, I'll leave that one out because that one's with this one. All of these binders are from Endless Budgets and Designs. The trackers and dashboards are from a variety of different people's Etsy shops. So most of my binders have these little tabs. These are from Rainbow Budgets and Plans. This I got out of Javan Budgets. I got her 12-month like annual challenge. And I just love this, and I thought it like went so well with it. Excuse that, I need to clean that off. So these are all of my annuals for the year. I solely put the money into this because Andy pays for basically everything else, bill-wise. And as I say, I am fully funded up until January of next year. Caravan service was due back in June, but we had an issue with the car at the time. So yeah, like these are from Plan, Budget and Repeat. What else do I have in here? I think they're from Plan, Budget and Repeat. I think I've got Stressed Mums Club in this one. Yeah. And I also have the dog one for Luna's vaccines. So that's my annuals. I say we have our own caravan. I do the insurances. Andy has his PlayStation, which I basically only watch YouTube on it. I watch everybody's stuff. Costco. Yeah, it's all in here. That's that one. This light grey binder, oh, hold on, I'll come to this one actually. So, because I am so ahead, I'm getting ahead of myself here. Because I'm so ahead in my annuals, I was getting bored of just stuffing £170 a month into them. So when I ordered all of my new binders, I thought, bugger it, I'm going to start doing like a game day, because honestly guys, I have so many challenges. So many to get through. So I thought, why not do like the box challenges that everybody makes and start game day in it. because it is quite a big amount. I'm going to probably do it in like 2 videos a month. So that's like what, £85 each. My last video was into here. Luna, come on. And as I say, I'm doing the studio budgets Booktown at the minute. And these are all the amazing challenges. My envelopes, I think I got 1 batch. I get the zipper ones. I like them better than the non-zippered ones. I think I got the first batch from Endless Budget and Designs, and then I got the rest of them from now. Is it Bloom and Budget or Budget and Bloom? I can't remember now. I'm terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. So, onto this light grey binder. This is our high priority stuff. I'm gonna kill my children today. If I ever say my children, I don't have like actual children. I have fur babies that I call my children. I have my big child, which is Luna, and my little child, which is Bria. So in my high priority, I have my emergency fund, my car maintenance, vet fund, my month ahead. This says household, it's not, it's home reno. I still need to change it. But as I say, I'm hoping to save up and get some new envelopes. I would like the vellum ones. So hopefully, I don't know if I'm going to get them before 2026 or maybe just after it comes around. Appliance fund. Yeah. It is what it says in the tin. Andy's wanting to get one of those robotic hoovers. I don't know why. Right, this is a new one, pet fund. This one's going to be for our pet sitter. So when we go away abroad, or like we're both going to download this next year. So we have somebody who comes in and basically stays here with them, because Luna is just a nightmare with people. Not that she's like mean to them or anything, it's just she's very anxious. She's a very anxious dog. So this is my future / long term. I haven't started anything in this yet at the grand age of 32. So I have this one from the budget. No, the Queen Bee Makes. And this is going to be, I was going to do this for like a new house. Because I think eventually we want to move. But we're not sure, because our mortgage renews in May. It's, yeah, we want to see kind of like what the interest rates and that are the now. Hence why, as you'll see in here, I have a mortgage fund. I want to start putting into this in 2026. Just to kind of make sure we have enough. New car. I've put this in here because Andy, we've been thinking about getting a new car. So basically I've got the big car that we tow the caravan with. And Andy just has like a cheap runabout there now. But while the big car was in getting fixed, it took 6 weeks. And in those 6 weeks, we had 2 camping holidays booked, which we had to basically phone up and cancel. So we're looking to get a new car, but a bigger car, so it's not just like a little thing, so that we can tow the caravan no matter what car is in the garage, or, you know, if anything happens, we can always go in the caravan basically. And then I've got 5-week month. I want to start this for those 5 weeks. Andy's not too bad because he gets paid weekly. It's me that has the 5-week months, which is, next one's in January. And this I want to start stuff on. I want to use this as like a buffer. I'd really like to get like a little buffer challenge and put it in here, because this one's from Little Moon, Abby at Little Moon. And obviously it's 2025, which we're nearly out of. So yeah, that's that binder all done. Next one is the low priority. And it's basically what it says in the tin. So we've got clothes, our date night, which doesn't have much in it, time with friends, time with family. This one is health. So we don't pay for our prescriptions or anything, but you know, it's in case we need to go to the dentist, or, you know, if we're ill over winter and we need to go and get like, I don't know, paracetamol and bits and pieces from the shop. Pets, so this is for any treats basically. I absolutely love going into Pets at Home and spending an absolute fortune. I honestly, the minute I walk in there, I'm like, I want that and I want that and I want that. I need to rein it in sometimes. Costco. We are actually going there this week, I think. Yeah, this week at some point, whenever we're both off together. Of course, I have a B&M, a little B&M haul. I love B&M. I'm exactly the same in Pets at Home. I go in, I normally write a list, but that list doesn't often mean that I'm going to get everything on the list. Right, this one I'm not sure whether to put into my high priority because it needs to be done every year. This is how we heat our house in winter. So we have a fire, and it, you know, if the fire's not lit, we don't have heating. Then I've got chimney sweep. They're actually coming at some point today. And that's that. My low priority. Next is my binder. Isn't she pretty? I love all things animals, flowers, books. Spicier the better. So when I do my like budget reset with my spending money, I do have a challenge in here to do, but I'm also doing this one, and what this one is doing is basically stuffing everything in here. So once these are finished, this one and this one, I would then reallocate into my binder out of my own spending. Look at this, isn't she so pretty? It's by Mila Creations. Love her, she's my newest. So this one is the Queen Bee Makes. This is for like my personal savings. As I say, once I've done those challenges, £25 at least goes into this one when they are complete. I then have BBMU. I did yesterday buy the challenges that they put up on their story, so then I could actually put it in here rather than this. A little dashboard from Bethany Budgets. As I say, I'm into flowers and my gigs and the spicy books. So then I have self-care. I have Sheen. I don't know whether to put this in my low priority as well, because obviously it's for both of us. But I do spend on it more than what he does. Books. I have a Kindle. I think it's in my bedroom. Andy bought me the Paperweight. The newest one. No, sorry. I think it's last year's because I didn't want the coloured one because the reviews on it weren't too great. And he paid for that for my birthday back in July. So I want to save up and get like the Kindle Unlimited, you know, even if I can get like a year's worth and then just build it up, like be a year ahead of myself and do it that way. Work, I do the lottery at work. It's £1 a week. So I'm just saving up to basically do that for the whole entire year again, because I'd rather save it up, pay it all off, and then, you know, that's it, done for the year. Then I can have the full year to pay it off again. I do that with my annuals too. Like, we have nothing bar like our debts that come out of our joint account. This one is for Etsy spends. It is never full. Well, that £10 needs to come back out. I always see something that I want, and sometimes I say life's too short, and if this makes me happy, then why not? I don't drink, I vape, but I budget for that every month. I don't really do anything. I basically go to work, come home, clean, walk the dog, play with the cat, watch YouTube videos, read my books. Like, I live quite an easy lifestyle. Next one is the occasion/birthday binder. Hold on, guys. I need to take a wee drink. Sorry about that. So we have Andy's birthday. These are from Lily Rain Designs. We have my birthday. And then we have everybody's birthdays. Like, I mean, friends, family. We have a big family. Like, I have 7 nieces and nephews to contend with. And the way that I budget birthdays is my nieces and nephews get £30 for their birthday. All of them. No matter what age they are, they always get £30. And then all the adults, I normally budget about £5. It's basically just to get their scratch cards that I get them. The cards come out of like our weekly shop money. I don't really budget for that because it's only like, what, a couple of quid. Normally we're under in our budget for our shopping anyway, so I didn't see the point in budgeting for it. Our anniversary, it's on the 28th of September, so it was a couple of weeks ago. That was when we went to Kielder. And then these are like occasions, so I'm still working on Halloween. These are from Budgets by Steph. I got the full collection. Then I've got like New Year's. On New Year's we normally go to my brother and sister-in-law's and have like a little party. Then have Mother's Day, Easter, Father's Day. As I say, we don't have kids, so I don't have to do like school holidays and things. So it's like these, like Pancake Day, Valentine's, and then I used that for one of my pals' weddings. Because I didn't have a wedding tracker. So I need to clean all that off. But what I would like to do in this is actually have, instead of just one, oh, sugar. The one envelope, I would like everybody's, I don't know if I want them individually or whether I want to group them in at like January to December, because I literally have a birthday every single month of the year. And then I'll just stuff however much I need in those envelopes, if that makes sense. So I'm not sure what I want to do with this one yet. Next one is this one, this burgundy kind of coloured one. And my forest green one. So my forest green one, I think you have seen it before. Oh, I put this in because I got JJ Budget's little Christmas mini box. It was so cute. This is all my savings challenges for Christmas. So then once my savings challenge, I'm working on the Ragos at the minute. As I said in my last video, I think I've only got like £140 left of this year's Christmas to fund. And then we're going to move on to next year's. So like in next year's, I've got a whole rake of challenges in here. The Studio Budget one I got from Esme Budgets. She had it on her Vinted. And I did want it at the time, but I can't remember whether it sold out or I just didn't budget enough for it at the time. I can't remember. It was that long ago. But I managed to get it. This one was from Endless Budgets and Designs. I think that was a freebie that I got with my binders. This one is Tinsel Treasures from Lily Rain. Let's see, I've just kind of mixed them up. JJ Budgets. Budgets in Bloom, that's who it is. I knew it was one of them. Like the way that it was Budget and Bloom or Bloom and Budget, yeah. I love all her stuff. Like, it's so thick. And then I've got Candy Cane in there. So that's my Christmas one. As I say, these will be getting done when I finish Ragos and just put the rest of the money into my categories for this year. Because I don't see the point in starting those new ones when I still haven't finished this year's. So, as I say, once I've finished those challenges in that binder, it then goes into this one. And I got this out of Lily Rain's Christmas box that she did. I do have these in here now. These came with the Studio Budget Christmas box. But as I say, I would like to get new ones. They are lovely, don't get me wrong, but I just want like different categories and stuff. So like for presents, I wanted like do like mums and dads, and well, I don't do brothers and sisters. I do like my nieces and nephews, I do friends and like things like that. I do have like basically this little list here is what. And that is my budget. And when I say I stick to this budget, I mean to the very penny. I do not go over or anything. Because, well, £1,200 is a lot of money. So yeah, food and drink, activities. I wouldn't have decorations in here. Simply because I actually don't really like Christmas. I know, I am such a Grinch. I love it because, you know, I get to spoil my nieces and nephews and my family members and things like that. Like, I love that part of it. You know, I get to spend time with them. We have like things planned throughout the Christmas and New Year period. I love doing all of those things. It's just like I don't normally put up a Christmas tree or any decorations and things like that because there is only me and Andy in our house, and I just feel like, well, it's only us that sees it. So I just don't. But yeah, hence why there's nothing in that. Miscellaneous. And then I was doing this throughout the year. This is basically just to mark off like kind of where I am leading up to like £1,000, and then it's only 200 after that. These ones in the back are, I've already like put the denominations on it for what I need, and then I've wrote on the back like miscellaneous, friends, activities, Luna and Bria, nieces, nephews, parents, Andy and me. For when, hopefully, if I get some nice envelopes, they will all be going into them. So yeah, that's that one. Then we go on to my dark blue binder. And this is anything travel-wise, holiday-wise, gig-wise. Yeah. As I say, I am nearly fully funded Craig Tara. I'm so happy about that. Because I know we're still in April, but then after that it's President that I just need to sort out. The midnight we have been to, we used that whole £50. I think I've took it out now. I did that off camera. Disturbed is next on the 28th of October. And then I have Alter Bridge and Daughtry. Now, I have loved Daughtry since I was about 16 years old. He got me through a bit of a hard time and whatnot. So it wasn't until I met Andy that we started actually going to his gigs, and I think this will be like my 3rd or 4th time going. Yeah. He likes them too, don't worry. I don't just drag him there with me. So caravan, self-explanatory. We save up for our caravan breaks. We're hoping next year to do a few more. We've only been twice this year because the car was down. So we couldn't really get... Let's say this one's Craig Tara, President. Nope. That's Metallica. Oh no, that's Alter Bridge. Oh, we're done that one. Okay. Yeah, so Craig Tara, Alter Bridge, and no, President, sorry. Download's going to be a biggie next year. I'm hoping to save about £1,000 for that, because the two of us are going. We have all of our things, like our supplies and things. Every week we're going to be starting to buy a crate of cans or something and just build up our stock that way to take with us. Take Me Back to Savings is a play on Sleep Token. I love that from Lily Rain. And that's for Metallica next year. And that's all our gigs and stuff. We did have a holiday booked for next year, but I think we're going to cancel it just because we have a lot on next year already. Well, I do at least. I also want to go to the BBMU, which is just before download. So I still need to book a hotel for that if I get a ticket. I'm praying I get a ticket, because so far the stall holders that have been released, wow, girls, I cannot wait to see what you make and to see everybody in like person, not just through Instagram or my YouTube or their YouTube. It'd be really nice to actually meet up with some people. So yeah, so hopefully if we cancel our holiday, we will get some money back from that, which will then go into funding all of these binders. The light blue one doesn't have basically anything in it. I have a box sitting next to me with all of my 2026 challenges in it. I did have them in here, but then because I started videoing, I thought I'm going to take them out and then do basically this again and go through what my budget and stuff's going to be for next year. Probably at the start of January or like before the end of this year. So in this one, I only have my Kimberley budgets, little tracker. Once this is finished at the end of the year, I will reallocate this to whatever binders. I need to actually go and sit down and make a list. This one, well, I'll give you a sneak peek. This is going to be my new seasonal binder. I was speaking to Glasgow Mum Budgets, and I'm not sure whether I'm going to start this January, February, March and do it that way, or whether I'm going to start it in December. But I will give you a sneak peek. Oh, isn't she beautiful? So, I don't know if I'm going to get all these done. Because when you see my 2026 challenges, there's a lot, ladies and gents. There's a lot. And as I say, I don't know what I'm going to be getting. I've ordered quite a few advents this year. It's the first year that I actually got them. So I don't know what I don't know how I'm going to do all these challenges. But it's fine, it's fine. We work through it. So this one is going to be, is my savings challenges for like my food, my fuel money, and I was going to say my vape stuff, but it's not. Food, fuel, and my spends. Yeah. So I'm doing this one with my spending money. But as I said to you before, in my binder, I'm also doing those challenges to then fund into like my binder. Whereas this will probably all be put towards the high priority stuff, the low priority, any holidays, to get ahead on Christmas. It'll be distributed and reallocated throughout all my binders. This one I am doing with my fuel money. It's by Soph's Budget and Life. And then I have my Itsy Bitsy from Studio Budgets, which is going out of my food money, or food shop money. Then I have the penny challenge 1 to 100. And then the 50p one. I think I got these off Vinted. So yeah, I'm also going to be putting, I don't know what to put in this one or set up another binder. I'm unsure because I got, where is it? Let me ratchet out. I got this from Rainbow Budgets and Plans. And I was hoping that, you know, with whatever money we have left over from the week, I'll do a roll on this and maybe get myself a little tin, and then we can open that up at the end of next year and reallocate it to somewhere. But as I say, I'm not sure where I want to put this, whether it be in this one or like my game day, because this one's going to be changing to all of my games, if that makes sense. At the minute, it's for my PayPal and Andy's PayPal, and if there's anything left over, it's going to be reallocated into my other binders. But I don't know. As I say, I do have a new black one coming of these. So at the minute, this is my main game day binder. Got like black bits all over it. And this has all of my savings challenges, as I've just said about, you know, paying off my PayPal. Like, I would like that finished, mine and Andy's, by the 1st of January. Like the 31st of December. I want our little bit of debt gone. Then that will literally leave our mortgage. And that is the only debt that we have. And then I can work on that once the remortgage happens, because as I say, I don't know what it's going to be, basically. I don't know what the interest rate's going to be around about that time. So in this binder, I'm currently doing 1 to 6. And then I do have some at the back here that I would just replace into the 1 to 6. I might speak to Natalie at Rainbow Budgets and Plans and see if she'll do it up to 11. Because I've noticed like all the dashboards that we get are always 11. And then it's easier just to like, I find it easier rather than like flicking through and going 1, 2, 3, 4 and try to find or remember where I am in this binder. That's why I do 1 to 6. Because 9 times out of 10 I put them in the wrong envelopes. And then once they are completed, they go in the back here. And then once the binder is done, then I will pay off what needs to be paid off. As I say, I don't know if I'm going to change this to like my leftover money. And if I do budget or do a bit of side hustle and put that into here too. So I don't know. And then at the minute I am doing Soph's Budget in Life and the Rockin' Witches Spooky Box. This is just to reallocate into my 2026. Like to boost next year's sinking funds and things like that. Because they don't get much love, to be honest. Like I want to get ahead on my annuals and things like that. So once this is complete, I will put this like in the back of here. And then see what else I can do before 2026 starts. And then combine everything together. Same with what's in here. When I reallocate that, I'll basically reallocate the money from here too. And hopefully, as I said in my last video, Lily Rain Designs, she had a Halloween box. I want to do that one as well before the end of next year. No, the end of this year, sorry. So that's it, guys. That's my rundown of all of my binders. As I say, I do want to get new envelopes eventually. Just realised my vape was in that whole entire shot. Yeah, I do want to get new envelopes, but I need to save for them, obviously, instead of just buying from my PayPal. I'm trying to be... That's why I've started this channel. Like, I know this week... Well, sorry, last week I have been a bit spendy. But I am trying to, like, sort everything out for next year. And I'm sorry, guys, but you just make some really, really nice challenges. I just can't help myself sometimes. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If there's anything you want to ask, or if there's anything that you think that could be a bit better, or yeah, if you'd give it a little thumbs up and a wee comment and a subscribe, that'd be really, really appreciated. And I'll see you on my next one. Bye, guys.